Yo, what's going on, guys? So when I was a young boy, I was lucky enough to have parents who told me that I could be anything I wanted to be when I grow up. And so far, I'm doing okay. There's no longer only ramen and peanut butter in my pantry. I'm about to get my business degree, and I got this whole YouTube thing going on at the moment. So that's really cool, but some people really take this whole you can be who you want to be, and they strive for careers that take a little bit longer time and dedication to get going, like engineers, lawyers, nurses, and even sometimes doctors. I feel like that's kind of every kid's young dream for a little second, is they want to be a doctor. Or if you happen to be Asian, that might have to be your dream for quite some time. But becoming a doctor in America usually takes around 12 to 20 years. That's 4 years for your bachelor's, 4 years for med school, and 3 to 7 years of residency training. That means if you started going to school at 18, fresh out of high school, and then you never took a break, you never failed a class, you'd still be a minimum age of 30 when you finally become a doctor. And even that is extremely rare to have somebody that young. And I bring this all up today because there was this news story where this young man, Malachi Robinson, managed to pose as the head doctor of his very own medical clinic that he started from the ground up. And did I mention that this guy is only 18 years old? It's just beyond me how he managed to pull this one off. I suppose this guy is just the ultimate sociopath.
Was marched out of his West Palm Beach clinic in handcuffs.
How do you feel now to all the people that, believed in you, that thought, you knew what you're talking about?
And of course, this all went down in Florida, where people are just doing all kinds of crazy shit. I remember I went to Florida one time when I was a little kid, and I thought everyone was just so rude compared to the southern hospitality we got here in my home state of Texas. No one held the door open for you or asked how you were doing anywhere you went. And that might sound stupid to some of you, but that's really just common courtesy where I'm from, and you're kind of a jackass if you don't do it here. But now that I'm adult dealing with my own problems, maybe I do kind of understand why people would act so rudely when you're dealing with some horse shit like this. Can you just imagine grandma getting a prescription from Babyface McGee over here? No license, no certifications, absolutely nothing. This guy is really just kind of a wannabe nerd with manipulation skills.
It was only last year when Malachi, then just 17 years old, was detained at this local hospital in West Palm Beach.
And how am I gonna trust a man with nothing but a landing strip on his head? Toddlers everywhere want to drive their toy cars up and down that thing. He's out here calling himself Dr. Love, when to me that sounds like a horrible 80s porn star stage name. But I gotta say, this guy is pretty well spoken.
This story was broadcast everywhere. Like I'm some insane maniac. I didn't snatch out a baby. I didn't do any of that.
But he's still speaking in the tone of voice and using words in a way like someone who's trying to bullshit you about how high their IQ is. You see, someone like me, I could never get away with this. I really just don't got the voice. I don't got the look. I've honestly just accepted it that off the bat, very few people are gonna be trusting me. Like, they're still making sure I don't slip Skittles in my pocket at the convenience store, okay? I live this life.
Police snapped this picture of the lab coat in his car. On one lapel, the title anesthesiologist. On the other, name.
And our doctor friend has actually gotten caught at 3 different hospitals impersonating a doctor, and he's still somehow walking around to tell the tale. He must just be some sort of evil genius or something to keep escaping jail time like Houdini. This guy is from Florida. He might have the same Miracle Man lawyer as Kodak.
I hope so.
Okay.
And he claims to have a PhD, but he refuses to disclose what it's in.
I do currently hold a PhD in what I don't feel comfortable disclosing because that is not the issue here.
Like, dude, you're only 18 years old. Everyone knows that you're straight up bluffing. You would have literally had to start med school at like the age of 12. And once again, how am I gonna trust a man who betrayed his own hairline, huh? He honestly looks like one of those pictures from a 90s public school textbook. Geeky looking ass. And now that this man has been caught, he's facing a series of charges that could land him over 20 years in prison. And the way that they actually caught him was by sending in an undercover officer who claims he treated her. I don't know what this man Dr. Love was doing, but he gave us some treats.
The undercover officer who was part of your arrest said that you treated her.
There was nothing out of the ordinary of something that your simple mother just would do.
And this actually somehow isn't the first time that this happened in Florida. I'm just so happy that this is such a swing state. Can we just all agree to collectively just cut ties with that portion of the map? We can kind of just push it off into the ocean or something. I mean, we already did over in Detroit. Why are we gonna stop now? You see, this young Ted Bundy got caught back in 2012 after he impersonated both a PA and a police officer just at the age of 19. Now that's one power-hungry motherfucker.
Scheid was convicted on 4 felony charges, serving a year in jail, and was released in 2013.
And our friend Malachi is really no different. This is where we learn that he managed to con this idiot into investing $10,000 into his medical clinic.
When the gavel hits and the jury decides that he was lying and the evidence mounts up to the fact that he is a liar, that's when I'm gonna say to myself, yep, He's a liar.
Maybe investment just isn't for you, bro. And you're still not convinced that this guy is a fraud? Oh my god. He's only 18 years old, people. I need you to cut those lamb chops and then cut your losses, sir. That's what you call a sunk cost. And don't be feeling bad for this guy Malachi when he's out here charging an 84-year-old woman $3,400 for a simple checkup that he isn't even authorized to give. But I will say this though, this dude is a beast at avoiding questions from Johnny Quest over here. Someone signed this man up as a politician or something.
Are you a fraud?
I don't appreciate your tone. I don't appreciate the way you're portraying this interview to actually be. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cut this interview short.
And I gotta be honest, he looks like he's suffering some sort of schizophrenia or something with that creepy exit from the interview. Like he just heard something in his head that told him,
Get out now. He can't be trusted.
Are you a fraud?
I'm just really impressed that this guy managed to take this lie this far, and I really do commend him for his efforts. We really need to get this kid to acting or something like that, get him completely out of the medical field. But what do you guys think? Whose side are you really on here? Let me know down in the comments. Are you rocking out with Malachi? Are you rocking out with the police? Or at least the patients? Just let me know. I'm rocking out with the old ladies on this one. I want to thank you guys for watching the video as always. Please drop a big like. It always helps me when you share the videos. It means a lot to me. And just please subscribe today if you're not and you did enjoy this video. Go follow me on my social medias. That's at JAMARI Speaks on Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I got the new schedule coming out this week, so I'm gonna be playing around with it. 3 to 4 videos. Let's get it cracking. I'm out. Peace. I think I leveled up, so I'm feeling unstoppable. Make you stick it up, boy, I'm popping like a popsicle. Hurdle many obstacles. Dodge a couple bullets, try and send me to the hospital. Now you know I'm hot dog, young Mickey Mouse. When I drop off, always shaking hands, I never fall off. Now I